What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network. Sorry for the bad lighting this morning. Uh, so let's talk about my morning. If it's your first time tuning in, hit that like button. So woke up this morning, water spilled all over my laptop, my MacBook. Ah, so I had to air dry it. My main lighting is hooked up to my MacBook. So now I have no official lighting. I have to let my MacBook air dry for 2 straight days to make sure that it's safe to turn it on so it don't fry anything out. Then I found out the cord that I use for my MacBook, it's no longer working. So I had to go and get my laptop, my tablet my son's been using. So I'm back to the Android tablet. So right now, that's where we at. I will be streaming from the tablet. If the quality is not as good as it was, please don't freak out. I will get it back to where we had it. It's a small setback. But hey, it's not about how it looks. It's about the message, right? So that's what we're getting into this morning. We're talking about something that nobody will not talk about. Okay. And I will not. I promise you, Jet. We're going to talk about what's going on in mainstream media, but excuse me, in the world today that mainstream media is not talking about. And we're going to be talking about this whole shortage of baby formula. Okay. Now I'm going to go up here to Fox News, bring up the report of some things that's going on. But we're going to talk about how we got here to the baby formula shortage in the timeline. But at first, I want to break down this recent clip, and we're going to read a couple of articles about this, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents about it. Please like and share. Please like and share. This is a serious issue here. Now, let's get back to it. Finish it. Or plug-in ones? Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Give me one moment. Yeah, it's right here, the stick. Talking to my son for a bit. Here you go. All right, so we're gonna go up here and talk about this. This is crazy. I did not even know that we had this kind of situation going on, but we're gonna talk about it, get to the root of the problem, and discuss this baby formula shortage. Oh. Oh, you talking the mic piece? All right, hold on. Yeah. That's what it is. Welcome. All right. Sorry, guys. I got wires everywhere this morning. All right. So, a GOP rep says illegal immigrants sent pallets of hard to find baby food. Uh-oh. Y'all heard that? Let's talk about this. Kamak's claim comes as American parents worry about a shortage of baby formula. Now, there's no video of this. I'm just going to read it. So pallets of baby formula are being sent to holding facilities at the border amid a shortage that has seen many parents unable to find it at a local stores. So I want y'all to think about this. We have a shortage right now, and people are sending this to the immigrant families. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about, I know a lot of people said in the comment section, well, why aren't they not breastfeeding? Well, there are some kids that are what you call hypoallergic that cannot drink the woman's breast milk. They're allergic to it. So they have to get this hypoallergenic milk. I think when I was a kid, I was one of those that I had to take hypo allergenic milk. So it happens. It's not too often, but it does happen. So when you don't have the breast milk to for these kids, or they can't take that type of milk, that's what happens. Now, think about this though. We got a shortage in America right now with baby formula, and our president is sending pallets to immigrants. Now, don't you think that it would be fair to say that you would want the American people to have this first? I mean, I'm being realistic now. Would you want the American people to have that first? I know that's what I would do. I would make sure that my country would get first dibs. This is insane. This does not make any sense to me. And here we go. They are sending pallets and pallets of baby formula to the border. Now, this is Representative Kat Carmack, of Republican out of Florida, said in a video posted to Facebook Wednesday. Meanwhile, in our own district at home, we cannot find baby formula. Carmack posted pictures to social media of empty formula shelves in Florida next to the pallets of food being sent to the border, saying the video, that's a concern. Border Patrol agent sent her this image.
I think it don't work on Xbox. Unless I'm doing it wrong.
Hold on for 1 second. It might not be charged.
Oh.
Now the baby formula study scenes. Oh, excuse me. The first photo is from the morning at the Ursula Processing Center at the U.S. border. Shelves and pallets packed with baby formula. The second is from a shelf right here at Florida. Formula is scarce. This is what America's last looked like. So I want y'all to see here. This is a pallet. They probably got it wrapped up. It says "Do not take." This is for the immigrants. This is all in. Some of this is the Spanish formula they use. No, it ain't. This is Go-Go. This is all our American-made stuff you got for toddlers and infants. This is a shelf in Florida. Now we're experiencing this in Jessup, Georgia. Now I want to go to the comments here in between this read and see what everybody's got to say. I'm going to start with Kat. If you want your comments to be read first, y'all know what to do. You got to donate to the channel. You Ain't Wrong says, Kat says, my daughter needed soy. She's allergic. Okay. So she's allergic. She needs soy. My boy, You Ain't Wrong says, not bad from a $500 loan in the 50s to billionaires. Yeah, it ain't. My man says, Roger, a lot of soy allergies out there. Not to mention too much is bad for males. Yep, that's true. My man says, Biden sending it to illegals. I hope all my homies in the hood and their baby mamas see this shit and vote red. Yeah, Anthony, you right. Anthony, y'all shout out to Anthony. He has been one of our newest subscribers. He's been like proactive in the movement. I appreciate you so much, bro. We do this in this channel. When I see people that support me, I will call them out in a heartbeat. I appreciate you, Anthony. You Ain't Wrong said again, they were sending it to China before Australia dairy industry was sending their milk to China as well. Exactly. And my boy Roger is saying, while China is flooding the USA with fentanyl. You're right. And everything you're saying is correct. So this makes people wonder, why are we going through this? You know, why are we sending our product that we need in this country, especially in the South? We're talking about Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, the southern states that have also a high poverty rate, okay, and rely heavily on the programs of the government to get their benefits. Why are we doing this? Why are we sending it to the immigrants. They are fine. They're right there at freaking the gate. Y'all, if you want to help them so bad, do that joint in Washington. Hook them up when they get to Washington, D.C. off the bus. How dare you send them our stuff? Thank you. Another one from Anthony. $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Anthony. You ain't wrong. The administration has brought up going after the cartel super labs in Mexico, but won't go after Chinese chemical labs, statement read. Yeah, exactly. They won't. And let me tell you something. They're not going to really go after those cartels until towards the re-election. They may select one cartel that they know is weak that they can kind of infiltrate. I mean, just like they got El Chapo. It was all during an election period. That's the only time they get serious. So I don't believe it. Now, she said the picture comes from Ursula Processing Facility in Texas, where thousands are being housed and processed and then released. The Florida lawmaker said the concerned agent told her that she would not believe the shipment I just brought in. Now, I'm going to try to find this video so y'all can hear this. He had been a Border Patrol agent for 30 years, and he has never seen anything quite like this. He's a grandfather. He is saying that his own children can't get baby formula, she added. U.S. Customs and Border Protection did not immediately respond to a Fox News request to confirm the authenticity of the picture. The story comes as more than 100 House Republicans called on Biden administration to do more to address the ongoing shortage that was sent worried parents scurrying from store to store in hopes to find formula. This issue is a matter of life and death, and it's time for the administration to treat it with the appropriate urgency it deserves, the GOP lawmaker said in a letter to Biden Wednesday. Supply chain disruptions were excavated when Abbott, one of the country's largest formula manufacturers, was subject to large safety recall, according to an analyst by Data Assembly, who tracks product data for the retailers. The out-of-stock percentage for baby formula currently sits at 43%, up from 30% at the beginning of April. This issue has been compounded by supply chain challenges, product recalls, and historic inflation. CEO of Data Assembly, Ben Reek, said in a statement to Fox News Digital, the category is starting to see stocking challenges beginning in July 2021, and the situation has continued to worsen in 2022. The White House has said alleviating the formula storage is a top priority for President Biden. That's something certainly we've been tracking, ensuring that the infant formula is safe and available for families across the country is a top priority for the White House, including White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said Wednesday. Carmack made clear that she does not blame the children at the border for the issue, but said it's infuriating to me that this is another example of the American last gender that the Biden administration continue to perpetuate. I don't know about you, but if I'm a mother anywhere, anytime in America, and I go to my local Walmart or Target or Publix or Safeway or Kroger or wherever it may be that you shop, and you're seeing their shelves and you are seeing signs that you're not able to get baby formula, she said, and then you see the American government sending by the pallet thousands and thousands of containers of baby formula to the border, that would make my blood boil. Carmack's office did not immediately respond to the Fox News request for comment. Let's get back to these right here. My man says people are buying formula. All right, let's see right here. Let me go right here. They said people are buying formula and doubling the prices. Just wait for the videos of people selling the baby formula to reset. Yep. The marketplace is listed already. Yep, 200% overpriced. If small businesses wasn't crushed, we would have more than 3 outlets per major city. Damn. I mean, I'm looking at this, man. This is a lot. This is a lot. Now I'm going to try to find that video right quick of Carmack talking about what's going on Facebook. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. We about to find it today. All right, I'm gonna try to find that video. Give me 1 second, guys. For the video archives. She's private Navy too, so I gotta give her credit. Well, she got a lot of videos. All right, let's play it. It's long, but I'm gonna try to do everything I can to get y'all guys to see it. Give me 1 second here. Oh Lord. All right, hold on. Now give me a second. Let me go play this. They don't make it weird. All right, I'm in full screen. All right, now I'm finna share with y'all. Let's get it. Blaze of the community. I had to go to another grocery store in the suburb to do my shopping. I believe it, bro. Here we go. This is Cat. Talk about what's going on with this baby palette. Now I want to chime in a little bit, and then I'm gonna wrap this up and give you my 2 cents.
And I am in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, just off the hill. And it has been a long, long day. We have voted on approximately, I would say, about 20 bills today. It has been a very, very long vote series, in addition to meetings, media, briefings, all the stuff that you can imagine. And it has been a week already, and it's only Wednesday. But the thing that is absolutely infuriating to me, above all else, and there's plenty to be frustrated and angry about, is what I have found out in the last 24 hours. We all know, especially our young moms, and of course, I have a lot of friends that are new moms. Y'all know that I'm in my early 30s, so of course, in my peer group, my age group, a lot of my friends that I've known for years and years and years are having families, starting families, and they are calling me, in addition to constituents and paying attention to what's going on the news, about the baby formula shortages. So across America, there are all these shortages of baby formula. One of our manufacturers had an FDA issue, so they suspended production, but there are other manufacturers. So there's been a shortage of baby formula. Now, cue a conversation and a series of text messages that I received last night from one of our Border Patrol agents down in Texas, right at the border. He says, Kat, you would not believe the shipment that I just brought in He has been a Border Patrol agent for 30 years, and he has never seen anything quite like this. He is a grandfather, and he is saying that his own children can't get food, baby formula for his grandkids. But he, as a Border Patrol agent, just took in pallets of baby formula for all of the illegals that are crossing into the United States.
I want you to let that sink in for a minute. Your country is sending pallets and pallets of baby formula in food while we're experiencing a shortage on baby formula. I want you to let that sink in. How much longer before you start to realize that immigrants are going to be the forefront of this country? Ain't nothing wrong with that, Anthony. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It just shows you guys it's going to be to a point you're going to have to make your own food and everything else, because right now, if you don't benefit the narrative of the American politicians, these liberal-minded people, you will be just like the rest of America experiencing right now, holding your head down, trying to figure out what the hell am I going to do. And I just wanted y'all to hear that. I really do. Let's get back to this. 150 years ago, my man Jet said, 150 years ago, women would be up shit creek because nobody had formula. You ate from the tip or not. That's true. Blazer from the community. My dog, I ain't seen you in a minute. There was chaos last night in downtown Chicago. Hundreds of teens in the streets, in large groups in areas in around downtown, just being unruly and breaking all types of laws. I'm not surprised. I mean, look at what administration we got. No one cares about anything but themselves. So I wanted to take that and give y'all a little bit of the sample. I will put a link below for you to hear the rest of what's going on, but I wanted you to hear from her mouth that this is what we're experiencing right now in America with this food shortage. Now, I know a lot of it has came from recall, some, and Abbott was one of the main distributors that recalled, but there's a crisis going on out here, and nobody wants to talk about it. My man said, I wonder what Blackestan's son is going to do with no formula to fill the WIC card. Yeah, and if you do get the formula, you're only going to get a certain amount. That's exactly what's been told because of the shortage. I don't know, man. This is crazy. I've never seen nothing like it. Only thing I can tell you guys is to be mindful and be watchful. So either way it goes, before I wrap this up, I want to tell everybody thank you for your hard work in support last night. It was a great opportunity to have y'all here. Me and Jericho are going to try to do this every Wednesday on my platform. Hopefully when he get his stuff figured out, I'll go over there to his. But this is just great exposure for him and me as well. So y'all continue to support, share with your friends about us. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. We'll try to always, we not can guarantee there'll always be a third guy or fourth guy, but we'll try to do our best because right now everybody is just booked and busy for the midterms. So we'll see what we can come up with. But again, I appreciate everybody sharing my work, telling people about me, continue telling people about me in chat rooms, whatever y'all need to do to get my name ringing out there. I love you guys, and thank you so much for your support. Now I'm going to read this last message right here, and I'm going to wrap it on up. Biden don't care now if we had a crack shortage and a hooker shortage. He'll get on what he needs to get them in. I believe you too. My man said, get Ricky Maynard, but he's no Tatum or a Candace fan. Well, you know what? We can agree to disagree. I'm at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get people that y'all can relate to. He said, try to get Brian, Craig, on the show. Oh, hold on, Brian Craig on the show. Okay, my man said keep going strong. Thank you, Jet. My man said yeah, we'll do. All right, guys. So anyway, thank y'all very much. Shout out to Roger, my producer. He's the lead producer. Roger has always been in my corner. He's one of the most. He always share my stuff on Twitter. Everywhere I go, he's been rocking with me when I only had like 800 subscribers. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate it. I really do. Anthony, I probably will. It's cause of what I got going on this evening with the family, but I will try to go on live tonight. If I do, it'll probably be about the latest on White Valley Chronicles. We got some White Valley Chronicles stuff that has come out, some court cases that got hooked up. So we're definitely going to try to talk about that either sometime this evening or tonight. So be prepared for White Valley Chronicles. There's a lot I got to break down on that. A lot of stuff went out. That went down, man. A lot. Telling you, man, the White Valley Glacier Gliders has lost their mind this week, boy. Men and women. So I got a lot. So anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Go to my comment section. Tell me what you think about this baby shortage. The more participation I have, the more we can keep this going and get the numbers up. Please make sure that all of your notifications are selected. So when I come on board, you can know when I am. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I am out.